Mike. Okay, public to be heard. If anyone wishes to be heard, please come up to the microphone, introduce yourselves, and give us your name and address. Thank you.
Hi, Frank Purcell, 538 Penn Street. I just had a couple announcements. On May 22nd, the Newtown Corporation, in conjunction with the Bucks County Wine Trail and the Newtown Business Commons, will be having Newtown Uncorked at the Newtown Swim Club. All 8 of the Bucks County wineries will be there. That includes Buckingham, Crossing Vineyards, New Hope, Peace Valley, Rosebank, Rushland Ridge, Sandcastle, and Wycombe. They will be paired with restaurants from Newtown, which include Cafe Con Leche, the Temperance House, Florentino's, Joey G's, the Brick Hotel, the Grotto, Piccolo Trattoria, and the Green Parrot. Those tickets are still available. It's $35 a ticket. The event runs from 12 to 5. Tickets can be purchased by going to www.allaboutnewtown.org or call the Newtown Corporation office, or you can go to any one of those 8 wineries or any one of those 8 restaurants. They have tickets available for the event. On June 5th, which will be in conjunction with Newtown's First Saturday, the Newtown Presbyterian Church will be having a Strawberry Festival from 12 to 4 on Sycamore Street. And immediately following that, sponsored by the Sycamore Street Association, they're going to be having a Taking It to the Street. They'll have the portion where the Goodnoe Corner is, that portion of Sycamore Street will be blocked off. And that festival is from 4 to 9. So basically you have continuous festivals on that day from 12 to 9 o'clock in conjunction with First Saturday both on State Street and Sycamore Street that day. And finally, on Sunday, June 13th, is Welcome Day on State Street. Thanks.
My name is Hubert Brown. I'm talking on behalf of Dr. City from 125 South Chancellor Street. Recently, we just had a tree fall in Old Skunky, and I was back there, and there's a couple trees that are leaning towards the park, and with the erosion that's been happening with Old Skunky, he's feeling the burden on him, that he's having to take care of all this trees that are falling, limbs that are falling, Old Skunky with the erosion. And we're just trying to find out if anything's going to be done about this, if he's going to be compensated about it, or where the property line draws, or what's going to go on. He's been tens and tens of thousands of dollars have been coming out of his pocket. I am right now in the process of cutting the tree down that fell in Old Skunky so the water will be able to pass through there. But he just asked me to come up here and address the council to find out what actually we can do about this. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the Newtown Corporation for the wonderful olive branch extended to me in the form of an atrocious certified letter from some lawyer. Nice way to treat a volunteer. I should say former volunteer. Some words that come to mind about the Newtown Corporation: erratic, polarizing, lack of trust, desperate. That's the Newtown Corporation since December. Thank you.
My name's Patty Levy, and I live at 151 North State Street. And I'm actually here also to discuss the cease and desist order that was sent to 2 business owners. Obviously, I think Harry identified himself. There was one other business owner, and the fact that they were given to business owners by someone that was appointed to or acting as legal representation to the Newtown Corporation, I am somewhat confused. If they were acting as legal counsel to the Newtown Corporation, was counsel advised of this? If they were acting as legal counsel, did they also make a statement that they are potentially they may have a conflict because they are a principal partner in an establishment on Sycamore Street? And I do have a concern with that also. Secondly, during our last council meeting, Frank, who I guess is the acting representative for the Newtown Corporation at this point, welcomed Josh to the Newtown Corporation, our newly appointed person from council, and said to Dave Callahan, he welcomed back Mr. Callahan, who had previously skipped out. And I take extreme exception to this. Mr. Callahan did not skip out. He thought clearly, he delineated his comments and why he felt it was appropriate to leave. The reason why he skipped back in is not because he wanted to do this and not because he wanted to take time away from his family. I feel that he can speak for himself. He stepped back in because there was a concerned group of community members that asked him to come forward and be our representative so that we had some person of confidence in addition to Corky that could burden some of this responsibility from the Newtown Corporation and be responsible to the State Street business owners. There are two incidents that I'd like to bring to your attention. One was after a meeting where Bill Smith was approached by Frank, and it became a very uncomfortable altercation. If he was acting as a representative of the Newtown Corporation, I feel that there was certainly some inappropriate influence used. Secondly, Mayor O'Brien was publicly approached in a State Street establishment and publicly talked to, and I'm sure you can ask him for yourself, that was inappropriate as an acting representative of the Newtown Corporation. Because of this, I would like that you would consider having him replaced with a more appropriate person from our community that could serve everyone's interests. Thank you.
Frank Purcell, 538 Penn Street. Of course, you can't expect me to sit back there and not be able to come back up and talk. Ms. Lovey's first point, when I welcomed Josh Harnstein and Dave Callahan back onto the board at the last meeting, my comment about Dave was not about him leaving the Newtown Corporation. It was about him leaving that evening. He had left prior to me coming up here, so I welcomed Josh. I welcomed back Dave. I said he had left prior to my coming up to the podium. The second issue with Mr. Bill Smith, you all received it in an email. It was basically like a footnote to the email I had sent to you. I did approach him on the after the February council meeting, introduced myself as a member of the Newtown Corporation, and in an effort to hear his concerns. The conversation went certainly awry. That was nothing to do on my part. He was a little bit miffed about the Newtown Corporation that whole evening, so he really didn't want to have anything to do with talking to me, and some unpleasant words were exchanged or delivered my way from him, and I was not able to have a conversation with him at that point. The third thing, myself and Mayor O'Brien, we did have some discussion late evening on St. Patrick's Day. That was between him and I. That was not, we did not have a public quarrel. Him and I have rectified our conversation from that evening, so Miss Lovey was not there. I know that for a fact. So as far as I was concerned, and as far as I was under the impression with Dennis O'Brien that we were square with what we had, the conversation we had that evening. Thank you.